nation was founded by men of many nations and backgrounds. It was founded on the principle that all men are created equal.
Organized religion and organized crime working together to help build a better America.
Hello. If you are hearing my voice now, that means you have C.N.E. fever. Woo! And I'm not talking about the vicious virus that attacked my central nervous system some years ago.
And it spread to his genitals, so they stink. That's a symptom, his stinky genitals.
My God.
This is Citizen Noise Exchange, episode number 9.
Ow.
We are Zion's Lions, and
Your name's Jacob.
my name is Jacob the Mormon.
That
as
is his
always.
name.
Good.
You know,
God gave it to
go
him.
polygamy.
It's good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody who's our Facebook friends. We just hit the 500 marker.
Wow. It's like fabulous 500.
Fabulous.
And
Amazing.
yeah, let's roll it out. I'm done.
My name's Gaston Arbitro. Thanks for listening. For all you people who subscribed and liked and commented, keep up the good work. Give us some more feedback. We love it. And, yeah, Colby, take it away.
Yeah. My name is Colby Tapp. Glad to be here. I hope you're enjoying the show. We're going to keep the revolution moving for you. Yeah, we have a...
It's a revolution. No big deal.
It is. We have a very special guest with us tonight. His name's Tim Thompson. Tim, take it away.
Hi, yeah, Tim Thompson here. Yeah, I'm just real excited. You know, I've been here in Salt Lake City with the Living Balance System seminars. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. As Citizen Noise Exchange had me come on to share some wisdom, and yeah, really excited, guys. I mean, I heard you guys in Chicago. I'll tell you, right after Alex Jones, they had you on, and I was I was absolutely amazed.
We did that show.
It's like, you know, I met those guys at the Living Balance seminar, and they really opened my eyes.
I loved your lectures,
Team
by the
C.N.E.,
way.
you guys are legendary, guys.
You have
You
some
guys are
great
legendary.
lectures.
Thank you.
I love what you're doing, Tim.
Hey, thank you. If you, livingbalance.org.
You jog and bike a lot.
That's right. Very
It's
exciting
a-
stuff.
It's a secret communist website. Yeah, subversive.
So we're gonna do a new. It's a special segment in light of the upcoming Burning Man festival. It's an arts, music, everything, life festival, and it's coming. What's the date on that? What's the
I
date?
believe it starts August 29th.
I believe you know it starts August 29th.
Oh, he lives for those days. But through pop culture and different avenues of media, there's so many rumors and so many things about Burning Man. And for the record, Colby and I have both been to Burning Man. He's been multiple times. He's all about it. He's a aficionado when it comes to the Burning Man.
A disciple. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a disciple of the faith.
I went in 2008, and so we're gonna do a Burning Man segment here where we're gonna explain some things, tell some stories, whatever. And
I know I got some questions. Big
and
questions.
I want
about
to, my personal foot in this door is that I want to maybe dispel some of the rumors around Burning Man that I've heard some people talk about. What do you got to say, Colby?
Well, Burning Man it's a festival held in northern Nevada. Started in 1986. The population of the city that they create every year continually grows, and it just started as kind of a gathering, and a lot of ideas attached itself or were evolved out of it. And Burning Man, they build a temporary city in the middle of the Nevada desert for 1 week a year, and they gather to celebrate art, humanity, self-expression.
And whatever the theme is that year.
Yeah, and each year they have a theme.
Magical.
Well, and they have 10 basic principles they live by, that the city is built by, and I just thought I'd just emphasize a few really quick. And they have 10 principles. Kind of ironic. Sounds cultish. Sounds like a religion. 10 Commandments.
What it
I don't know, yeah.
sounded like to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
right off the bat.
But let me just explain some of the ethics that the city revolves around and the reason it is what it is. And one of them is civic responsibility, which means that you take care of yourself and you provide, you try to do the best for your community. I'll leave it at that. One of the other principles is leave no trace, that human beings being temporary, and we should respect the earth. and
Sounds
we
like
should
the
le-
Boy Scouts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's
A
natural.
little less gay, but
Yeah.
maybe not. I mean, it's pretty, it's gay, you know.
So they leave
homosexual,
no
whatever.
trace. Every year, it's the largest leave no trace. Over 50,000 people gather in the desert, and by the time the BLM comes around to inspect the land, once they're done, there is no trace of the event having taken place. So anyways, another one of these ethics is participation, and it encourages that amongst you while you were there. You are meant to participate, be that with an art piece, with ideas, just with conversation, and being a positive force in your community. Another one of their ethics is immediacy, and that means that what is happening now is important, and it is just a lead up to the future, and you should embrace everything going on around you and try to interact with it positively. One of the most important ethics that they follow is decommodification, and in their 10 list of ethics, they say it as such. It says, our community seeks to create social environments that are unmediated by commercial sponsorships or advertising.
And that's
meaning
fucking beautiful, dude. Beautiful.
It is, because it's a city that's built on, it's not even bartering. It's not about what you have, nobody expects you to provide them with anything. It's all about giving of yourself. There's no trade me this, trade me that. It's all about immediacy. It's all about ideas and how we relate to each other as human beings being the most important thing, above commerce, above what you are wearing, how you look. You know, and you go out there, and there's definitely the essence of that. People are much more interested in one another for much more important reasons.
Yeah, that absolutely sounds just. I mean, I just can't even explain. I mean, stuff like that doesn't happen on Earth, you know, and it makes me wonder. Like, it must be a center of energy that is just enormous and beautiful in all of its permutations. I'm sure, you know. It from your version of it, it sounds like absolutely like a fantasy land.
It is.
Well, and it's not like, to me, like, I'm not a big you know, I don't have a beard. I'm not a big energy kind of guy, but I base all I go off of life experience fuel. You know what I mean? Not to dispel your energy kick or all the, you know, hippies that may or may not be listening to this.
Soul gas. Yeah.
Soul gas.
Soulgas.org, everybody.
So
coming soon.
So it really is pretty miraculous. You know, 50,000 people construct a city that is, you know, has, you know, bike repair shops, you know, coffee shops, bars, everything, and none of it costs a dime. There's no, like, you know, Colby was saying, there's no paying of anything. You go there and it's all free. But that shouldn't, you know, that's not the reason why it's such an important event, is because, you know, it's free. It's because, you know, like, when I went, you know, just the experiences, you know, the people, the things that I encountered there were so, they were pretty profound and personal, and just really, it's a giant social experiment. It's really cool to kind of, you know, carry that into the, I guess they call it the default world, or yeah.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Is it fantasy world? I mean,
it could be. It's whatever you want.
No, sure. That's what I'm trying to say is that because I know I've from being around some people who've been to Burning Man and whatnot. Sounds like there's a group of people that are, you know, you call burners. Who,
yeah.
You know, who will, you know, they live for Burning Man.
Sure.
And their whole year is prepped for.
It sounds a little idolatrous to me.
For this.
Sure. Fucking A.
And you say they burn this some sort of an effigy here, or the effigy of a big wooden man. Oh, that's some pretty intense stuff. And are people, you know, writhing in the mass and stuff below you, nude and
nude. Yeah.
And they're, you know, screaming full pitch of their voice. Some of them when the thing is ablaze, right?
Yeah,
sure.
Well,
yeah. I'm one of those people. Yeah, I'm one of them.
Well, it like Jacob said, it does have that effect where it does become this fantasy, and anybody who goes to Burning Man should know that, yes, this is all built on capitalism, and this is all built on us saving our own money and energy and going to do this thing. And that's what's so miraculous about it, is that for 1 week a year, people do plan for it all year. But while you're there, if it doesn't impact the way you feel about humanity, the way you feel about culture, the way you feel about, I mean, just everything in life, pretty much. it's almost impossible. And to have it not carry out in your daily life and not to not have it affect you is just nearly impossible. Every year I go, everyone you see basically, it's like living in the biggest small town in the world. Everybody waves and says hello, and neighbors meet each other, and everyone wants to meet each other rather than having this this social fear that we all do live with. You don't say hello to the person on the street. And once you spend a week having people interested in not what you have or how to get something from
Your
you
worth. And monetary worth. And
they trade stories, ideas, just emotion, anything. Just communicating with somebody on that level without these McDonald's signs in the fucking skyline, without any of that. There's no, if you get caught advertising, it's over, you know? So to have that kind of social structure where it's person to person, it's just so unlike normal society, because I come back every year and I say hello to everybody and I start to feel weird. I like go into and it still carries through. I still do it. I say hello to everyone and I try to be as personable as possible, and it's because of that, because it's such a weird funk to come away from Burning Man and have everybody just pretty much not give a fuck about you. They
got
guy
their own
at the
shit going on.
cashier doesn't give a fuck about you. You don't give a fuck about him. It's hard to get away from that fact that you should be interested. You should be trying to be a community with other people.
And when I went, it was this feeling kind of culture shock, where it's like this isn't just happening around you. You are a part of this. This is you, and and it's incredible how. I mean, they're not just hippies and ravers and drug takers. I didn't go for the drugs or
But the drugs happened, right?
Oh yeah. Well, they do happen there.
If you want.
Well, I mean, let's just
there's
be
something
honest
for
about
everybody.
it.
There's something for everybody.
But there's a lot of drugs.
If you want, that's the thing, is that if you're searching for drugs, you may find them. It's just like it's kind of, you can do that in real life anyways. You're looking for a gun, you can find one.
I mean, are there deaths at Burning Man?
Yes, but let me just. This is one of the points.
So in the city, they have a murder rate.
No, they don't. But I'm saying one of the 10 ethics that they have. One of them is radical self-expression, which means as long as you are being a peaceful human being, you are free to be whoever you want to be out there. You don't have to be afraid of judgment. And with that, right on the back of the ticket, it says you as the ticket holder risk
Death,
personal loss, bodily injury, or death, which may occur at Burning Man. And that's because it's not Disneyland. There are no do not climb signs. There are no stay away.
Yeah.
There are no do not climb signs. If you see something that is brilliant, a piece of art, and it was designed to be climbed, you climb it and you fall off and you die, that's not anybody's liability.
Which
it's your own.
I hail that. I worship that kind of mentality where it's like, you fuck up, that's your fuck up. That isn't us as the whole.
What about the guy who presents his structure as safe to climb on, the artist who...
Well, to date, no installation has due to malfunction caused any death. It's drunk people falling off of them. It's people who think they know what they're doing and they're climbing this thing or whatever it is. It's hard to describe what goes on at Burning Man. The art is
the art is
amazing.
Fucking breathtaking.
It's larger than life.
It's beautiful.
It's
it's not just like one dimensional, like art on a wall or art on the sidewalk. It's in the sky. It's all around you. It's in and it's far away and it's right next to you, and it's just like, it's so interactive. How fucking the creativity, man. It's profound. And I'd even go so far as to say divine.
It sounds overwhelming.
Well, it is, and it's
but in a great way, in a good way.
Driven by that radical self-expression that you can just, I don't know, you can be whoever you want, you can do anything you want, nobody can tell you can't.
If you want more information, if you want to get off your lazy ass and go experience a new planet, go to burningman.com. They got photos and information and things like that. And
learn about the 10 principles, all the great things that you may or may not experience if you're willing to going out there.
So let's move into our next segment.